you got to sit in that room by yourself, man. Really find yourself. Really, you got a real deal. Find yourself, man. You got to sit in it, whether it be a dark room. You got to really talk to yourself, talk to God, and really find yourself and figure out what your purpose is. Because there's a lot of people walking around here aimlessly.
Yeah.
Don't know what they're doing the next day or the next week. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to find your purpose, man, while you're here.
Yeah, definitely that. So when did you realize you was bigger than just the low? What's up? This your boy Designer Dunn, and we back with another Sons of Florida podcast. Hey man, I got a distinguished honor of sitting right here with somebody that he brings so much pressure out the city. Man, you got to say his name 2 times. TD.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we jumping right into it though, bro. Hey man, let the people know who is TD and who was TD before the music.
TD before the music, man. Well, TD before the music, I was really, I played sports. That's where everybody, majority know me from, playing on the football field. That's how I really got my name known, just being that special kid under the lights. You feel me? So
Yeah. So you was already used to kind of getting a certain attention.
right, yeah, definitely,
So-
definitely.
Who did you play for though?
See, that was the thing. I was in a lot of trouble, so I went to like 4 or 5 different high schools. That's another way I got known. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, facts.
I went to Lehigh, senior high, Dunbar, but I graduated from East. That's really what kicked it off. Once I got to East, you know what I'm saying? They weren't that good, so
Yeah, you was like that shine
right.
on shine, full throttle.
Yep, got there and turned it up.
So with that being said though, what's something that people wouldn't know about you during that time in your upbringing, like other than sports? What was bringing that trouble though?
I think just in my childhood, I got misinterpreted a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people thought I was arrogant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, in that aspect, but I was really a very humble kid, very funny, you know what I'm saying, very genuine. But it got a lot of things I took out of context because I definitely made a lot of bad decisions, you know what I'm saying, as a kid, like a kid, a teenager.
Yeah, running wild.
Right.
So what did you do? What was your mindset that you had the place in within yourself to say, all right, this the difference. I need to be, getting in my mind that this ain't working for me.
Man, it took a while, dog. 2 prison beers later, it took a while, like, for me to like really snap out of it and like, figure out the world don't revolve around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
2 prison beers later.
2 prison beers later, dog.
Talk
That's my
about-
whole 20s.
Talk about it a little bit.
After I graduated high school, I went to play for Bethune for a little bit, and it's I want to say Classic Weekend. That's when I got jammed up or whatever. It was like 2012 or whatever. And I failed in. Got hit with a couple charges. Ended up doing 5 in, 5 out. Violated the 5 out. Had to go back on the road and finish the rest of it. So
Man.
after that, yeah, definitely. Them crack can't get me up in that cage no more, man.
Yeah, so you had to learn from those decisions that you was making.
Absolutely.
Hey, but you here now though.
Definitely, man.
So, with that being said, you on a different route. You making good music.
Yeah, I got more in tune with the music. I had a lot of people around me telling me like, do it. Like, I used to write poetry as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of the same thing. It was just so easy just to write. I could write a song in like 2-3 songs in like 10-15 minutes.
Wow.
So it was like people kept telling me, bro, just go to the studio, bro, go to the studio. So I went to the studio and it felt like me being on the football field again.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Electricity.
It like grasped me. So I was like, I'm dropping. When I drop a song, I can't even hold it. I got to do a video, drop it, put it out.
Yeah.
I can't even hold it, bro. That's just how it is. The same, and
You definitely working.
definitely, absolutely.
So you get the same thrill out of music that you got pretty much out of playing sports.
Facts. which is kind of why I kept the whole football aspect of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of what I do
Yeah. TD.
for life. That's what it be, man.
So what is the where does your name come from though?
My name is, Terrell Davis. My mom named me after, famous running back.
Okay, so
So it was just my life, period.
yeah,
Football.
live camera action.
From the very beginning, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she named me after a running back that she, very much admired. She named me after her favorite football player, which was Terrell Davis.
Yeah.
Once I started playing football, everything just entwined. It was like meant to be.
Definitely. So, with that being said, though, what set you apart from the rest of the artists in Fort Myers? Like you said, this been you from the beginning. So, what is it that made TD different?
First and foremost, my consistency. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to put my story in people's face. I want to make them hear my story. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of athletes that done fell victim to the streets.
Yeah,
They didn't
definitely.
choose to. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's my aspect of, the music.
Yeah, yeah. So, without having something to transition to, like you said, the athlete can pretty much fall victim to the streets.
Right. Definitely. In Fort Myers, that's 9 times out of 10.
Man, you see that so much. Like, they was popping it.
Yeah.
Great athlete, but after that, they ain't have nothing to fall on.
Yeah. It's rare, dog. It's very rare to make it up out of there, boy.
So what would you tell that person that is looking for something to fall back on or don't have nothing to fall back on, I should say? What would you tell them in the times where they looking, they searching?
You got to sit in that room by yourself, man. Really find yourself. Really, you got to real deal find yourself, man. You got to sit in it, whether it be a dark room, you got to really talk to yourself, talk to God, and really find yourself and figure out what your purpose is. Because there's a lot of people walking around here aimlessly.
Yeah.
Don't know what they're doing the next day or the next week. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to find your purpose, man, while you're here.
Yeah, definitely that. So when did you realize you was bigger than just a local rapper?
I think my first time I want to say Ace Hood. Ace Hood was the first major artist to reach out and FaceTime and call me and was like, bruh, keep going.
Shout out to Ace.
Definitely shout out to Ace Hood. You know what I'm saying? He done shared my story a couple times. My cousin Tweezy, he done definitely told me keep going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Baby Soldier, them boys be reaching out.
Baby, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a lot of people that be paying attention, and you know what I'm saying? I know people watching.
Yeah.
So I try to keep them something to keep watching.
Yeah, so how does that make you feel, and what does that do for you when people watching? How do you handle that type of pressure?
Like taking back and kickoff return, boys. You know what I'm saying? I got to get the touchdown. I got to get there. I want to put on the show. I want to give them something to see. You know what I'm saying? It definitely be motivation for me. You know what I'm saying? I be anticipating stuff like that. The bigger the name, I want to prove it. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am.
Yeah. Like you said, give them something to see.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just your work ethic. That's just in you, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah. So with that being said too though, what made you start taking rap serious though? At what point did you okay, this is it. I gotta keep going.
I remember they used to have Fly Lounge. I don't know if you remember Fly Lounge. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say they was doing like an open mic or something like that, dog. My dog was like, bro, you need to do it, bro. Do it. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I'm just, putting shit on SoundCloud just to hear myself, and they don't want to ride around listening to themselves. But my dog was telling me to do it, man. Go ahead and perform, bro. Put your music out there. And I did it. You know what I'm saying? And the crowd reaction was, you know what I'm saying, not what I expected. You know what I'm saying? They definitely loved it, definitely fucked with me. So after that, I think it hit me do it for real.
Yeah, do it for real.
Do it for real.
That's when you, like you said, you caught that moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm back under them lights again.
Back up under the lights again. Yeah. So, would you say you one of the best in the city right now?
Absolutely.
Speak on it. Speak on it,
Absolutely,
though.
man.
What made TD one of the best in the city right now?
Wordplay, consistency, you know what I'm saying? Substance, like you can't get around me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I probably get overlooked a lot, which I don't pay attention to because my target ain't, Fort Myers. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out there. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have the love from your city, but you know how hard it is, bro. They ain't gonna pay no mind till they see you up there.
Yeah, like Rara said, they be hating.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Rara, man.
Yeah, like you said, we just, even though we, like moving forward, it was a little situation that took place too, though.
Right.
It was some words crossed and this, that, and the third over the mic. And,
Facts.
you had a little issue with Rara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's get into it, though.
Okay.
What took place?
It ultimately came down to like, I guess him and his homeboy or whatever, they had, took the beat because I bought the beat. You know what I'm saying? And paid a lot of money for the beat. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they found the beat or whatever on YouTube or whatever, took the beat, took some of my lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like, not no just her word here and there. I'm talking about word for word. And dropped it. So I didn't know anything about it. It was sent to me.
Yeah.
So my dog like, bro, this your people or something? I'm like, nah. So when I think the dude who's on the song with Rah, he wrote me and was like, we need to do a remix or whatever. I'm like, nah, bro, you done dropped the song and they ain't even asked me none of that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done invested. I just did a video for the song a week before.
Yeah.
Spent thousands of dollars on this video, bro.
Wow. So it pretty much was kind of like bad business on the person that sold.
Definitely.
Because when you really think about it, if you bought the beat, why is it still out there too, though?
Definitely.
So it was pretty much a misunderstanding on their part. But then, like you said, everybody gonna feel some type of way when things taking place. So
Facts.
But y'all in a different place now.
Absolutely. Me and Rah talked or whatever, and we took advantage of the situation. People on the internet, they want to hear the messy, the bad. They don't want the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely took advantage of the situation. But definitely, he made me a believer. Definitely that, because I'm thinking he's a singer.
Yeah, he had a little something in there.
Yeah, he definitely showed me he could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had a little something. I'm waiting for you too, though. Yeah, but man, like you said, it's good that y'all could handle that situation like man over the microphone, because when it comes down to it, this is what our art that we love has always been about. Competition.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, has there ever been anybody else to really come for you like that in that way?
Nah, bro was the first. Bro was the first person to ever mic challenge me like that.
Yeah. So, not trying to be messy, but who you feel like came out on top?
That situation? Oh man. I mean, the numbers, the numbers there, you know what I'm saying? The numbers there or whatever, but lyrically, they can't fuck with me, man. It's levels, you know what I'm saying? He got his R&B lane, you feel me? Which I highly respect, because I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't get up there and do that, you know what I'm saying? But this rap battle, they know what's going on.
Yeah. Would you ever collab with him?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We definitely supposed to be working on setting something up or whatever.
Most definitely. With that being said, though, looking back at, some of the trials and tribulations that you done been through, what's some of the hardest things that you done had to deal with? And you kind of spoke on it. I don't know if that was the hardest, but, the prison. What was some of the hardest things that you had to deal with in your life?
Definitely the hardest thing was going to prison. because within that same time frame, I had just had my daughter. You know, I had my daughter at 19 years old. So, and I went to prison that same year. So it was just like I missed all of that. And I got out of prison. My daughter was 9, 10 years old.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I had to build that reconnection. She had to know who I am again.
Yeah.
Definitely the hardest moment of my life.
So, like you said, you can't make up for the time lost, but what are you doing different now to not prevent you from, losing that time again?
Keeping my head down, just staying focused, you know what I'm saying? Just realizing what really matters, you know what I'm saying? My family and the people around me, taking care of them, you know what I'm saying? Not really paying attention to all the outside noise.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do you do that though? Where does that come from?
I'm in that booth.
Yeah.
I'm in that booth, or I'm at the house, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's focus. You got to lock in. You really got to lock in.
For someone that is, going through some of them same trials and tribulations that you done went through, what's a message that you can, relate to them?
Anybody going through trials and tribulations right now, that's probably everybody right now. How these prices looking? You got to stay focused, man. Please, you got to, and pray. That's what we missing nowadays, dog. People ain't praying. People ain't finding faith. They giving up. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to talk to the higher up and definitely get in tune.
Most definitely. So what's next?
What's next right now? I'm probably going to do a rollout. I dropped not even an album, a mixtape last month. The Draft 2.0, man. Y'all go check that out. It's on all platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you want to type in. Probably going to do a rollout for that, probably in a couple weeks. I've been dropping videos off the album almost every week. You know what I'm saying? You can find them anywhere, everywhere, visuals, everywhere. We trying to go up this year, man. Definitely. Summertime is going to be me.
Yeah, definitely that. Fort Myers got something to say.
Definitely, man.
Florida got something to say.
They already be trying to hide us in the cut, man. 229 really running shit for real, though.
Nah, we on the ass real bad. Mm-hmm. So, let's get into it, though. We're going to go top 5.
Top 5 in the city?
Yeah, in the city.
Local, it don't matter. Local, mainstream.
Nah, we'll go local, then we'll go mainstream.
Okay, locally, I'm going me number 1.
Got to know that.
I'm going me number 1. After that, I'll probably go Mitch.
Shout out to Mitch.
Flizzle.
Shout out Fliz.
Damn, dog. Let me see, man.
It get tricky right here, huh?
Yeah, man.
Everybody get trapped up right here on this one. No J1?
Oh yeah, definitely J1. Definitely J1. He got the YNs and he got all that shit on lock right now.
Yeah, definitely.
J1 definitely in there. And damn, dog, I know I'm skipping over somebody, dog.
Trench Guard.
Oh, Schultz. Yeah, Schultz just dropped this project. TGS, man. Definitely.
Yeah. Shout out to Schultz.
Definitely. I forgot about my dog Schultz, man. Definitely in the top 5.
So you going top 5. That's it?
That's definitely.
So that's a pressure.
That's a lineup right there, boy.
Yeah, definitely. So let's go top 5 out of all time.
All time. Got to go Frank Lennon number 1.
Shout out Frank.
Yeah, Frank raised me.
No doubt.
C Stunner.
Shout out C.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely putting on for the city. Busy Crook.
Yeah, shout out Busy.
He just got a Grammy. That nigga winning Grammys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
on the low, like people don't even really know. Like,
I got Grammys back to back. Like,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? Who else? Got to go Plies. Automatic.
Yeah, no doubt.
Got to go Plies. And I'm going to say Baby J, man. Baby J definitely raised me too, man.
Shout out Baby J.
In that era.
Tap in, Baby J.
Mm-hmm. Them 5 right there, them like Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah. So go honorable mention though.
If I could do an honorable mention, Crazy.
Shout out Crazy.
Got to go Crazy, dog. He had a bitch outside bad.
Yeah. Hey,
Crazy had a bit outside, boy, bad.
yeah. I really like that too, though. For real. Shout out Crazy. Hey, so you kind of told us what's next. Anything that people wouldn't know that you was getting into, something that's kind of like off the cuff, like, something that people wouldn't know that you was really like, doing right now at this time. Like, give the people a little insight on that.
I started my detailing business last month. Or last year. I ain't gonna say last month. I started it last year. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, I detail high-end cars. Like, that's what I be doing. I that's another little passion that I be having. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely that. Mm-hmm. What can they find you at on that, though?
You can find me on IG, Touchdowns, Auto T Detailing. You know what I'm saying? You can see all my work. I'm on every platform, man. Trust me, we getting it in.
Yeah, definitely that. Anybody you want to shout out?
Well, shout out God first and foremost. Want to shout out my old girl, standing there through thick and thin. Want to shout out my baby.
Shout out wife.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. She done seen it all, been through it all with me.
Hey, man, like I said, it's been an honor and a pleasure, to sit down with.
Shout out to you, man, for having me here, man. Definitely appreciate you, my boy.
Blessings. You know that. Hey, like I said, man, it's an honor and a pleasure. A real one sitting down with real ones, and
Facts.
This is what we doing. It's been another Sons of Florida podcast, and shout out to my barber, Brian Lopez. You can find him at busket.com.
Have a dog.
And shout out to Corey Shapiro, vintageframes.com. This has been another Sons of Florida podcast.